The Z12, how does it compare to things like Timeless, P1 Max, and Dioko? Well, let's just get right into it here. Build quality wise, it's really well made. It's made out of metal. I like the foam tips a lot. The cable, really well done. Termination, nice termination. The only gripe I have is that the ear hooks, they're chonky. And they essentially, like the IEM goes in your ear and the tension pulls them right out. So I needed the foam tips to keep them in, just to kind of keep the seal. And also, just like another fit tip here, it kind of goes in this way. So like the Z is supposed to be, upright. That's how it fit best for me. And then it just wraps around my ears weird. The fit's okay. Once you get it in there, it does well. But getting it in there and getting the fit to actually stay for, however long, I just find that they do pop out of my ears semi often. More than P1 Max, more than Timeless. But they're comfortable. The shape is ergonomic overall. I just wish that hook was a little better, right? Yeah. Build quality, good. Accessories, pretty good. The case is nice. I quite like this case. It's a nice in between of like the hard shell quality of this and the portability of these. That's the case. It's nice. The zipper, has that nice sealing zipper kind of thing. Overall, it's nice. The Velcro, let's just touch on that really quick. It comes with the pointy sides out. Always flip that Velcro over. Keep the soft side out. That way it doesn't stick to random stuff. Sound wise, all right, let's get into it here. I did make a video comparing these already, so if you want to go see that, check back on my channel. The only change I would kind of make from that video, because these are kind of more first impressions. I don't think I've really had all of these to A/B long enough to have full opinions, but I like this and this the most, essentially. Technicality wise, I think these are very, very close to each other. I did say that Timeless inched it out. Honestly, I don't even know if it does. I think that these are very, very close, and it just comes down to tuning. If you prefer a more laid back, a little more chill, relaxed tuning, go with the P1 Max. It still has, that planar sparkle, so if you have younger ears, it could still be a little bit bright for you, but this is still, it's overall more laid back than Timeless. Timeless is more fun. It is a lot more fun. A lot of people say that Timeless is V-shaped, but when you compare it to the Z12, that's V-shaped. This is like, it borders it. It gets really close to being V-shaped. But the unit that I have personally, it's more neutral with a big hefty bass boost. I really like Timeless's tuning. This is like another flavor of Timeless. The bass is tighter. It's a little bit, well put. It's more well put together. The mids are roughly about the same until you get into the upper mids. Once you get into the upper mids and treble, this has a little bit more spice there. That could come off as quite sibilant to some. For me, I'm not overly sensitive to this tuning. I am sensitive to Choose tuning, or might have a weird unit. No idea. But this one, I'm not overly sensitive to whatever it's doing. Occasionally, S's, T's, symbols, they do come off like, ooh, not sure about that. I do have to skip a few songs because of that. But overall, I quite enjoy this. It's fun. It's actually a lot of fun. It is a different flavor of Timeless. When I first put them in my ears, I was like, ooh, that is that Timeless? It sounds like Timeless. But after a little while, it's like, no, that is definitely a different flavor. Definitely a different flavor. And it has its pros and cons. I think Timeless is a little more balanced in its tuning. I think that it's that just being able to cut out a little bit of that upper mid treble, it creates a sense of airiness because it has that, upper treble, that the highest of trebles, that all that air, but it doesn't have, that upper mid treble that this has. It does this makes the vocals come off a little bit more pleasing with Timeless. This is like, if I could describe this in any one way sound wise, it's punk rock. Like, I really enjoyed listening to punk rock. I enjoyed listening to different Run the Jewels was a lot of fun on this. Blink 182 was fun on this. What other things would I just yeah, I was enjoying essentially like punk rock, rap, different stuff like that. A lot of different country because that upper mid treble, the way that the different string instruments kind of came through and cut through the mix, it's fun. This is a lot of fun. I wouldn't call it accurate. Like I wouldn't call that like a accurate neutral tuning, but it's a heck of a lot of fun. I enjoy it. This particular red and blue design, there was only 500 of these, but they are coming back now with a black and gold design. So, or there's the S12. The S12 is this with 2 dB less sub bass. So why not get the Z12 and get that 2 dB extra sub bass? Because who doesn't want to? Well, some people don't want that much bass. A lot of people don't want that much bass. Actually, I shouldn't be painting with a broad brush there. Different preferences is okay. That is more than okay. I like to have different things, different flavors myself. It's enjoyable. So, overall, where would I rank these? Like, how would I rank these? Dioko's my least favorite. Definitely my least favorite. It is the most sibilant of the bunch. It is the most sharp of the bunch, and it doesn't have enough bass to really compensate. Overall, just my least favorite. Still great, I think, for the money. I don't know. I don't know what competes. I don't know. There's a lot that probably competes in that price range for dynamic drivers and stuff like that. But it's all right. It's a nice little entry into Planar. It's just not my personal flavor. I quite like P1 Max. I would put it second though, just because I find this so fun. Oh, I just whistled when I said S there. We'll see if that mic picks that up. That could come off as sibilant. This is so fun, and this is equally as fun, but it's more well-rounded overall, I guess. So, yeah, that's essentially kind of where I rank these. Like, I rank this quite a bit lower, and then I kind of rank that this, and these are so close to one another for me. It's not even funny. So it's this is way behind. This one's pretty dang close to these guys, and then these guys are leading the pack here, Timeless, Z12. P1 Max is just kind of tagging behind here, but I still really enjoy it. It wants to pass. It does want to pass, but it's just I don't know. Z12 came in, blocking it, not letting it get past Timeless. Essentially, don't mind me. I'm ADHD. That's this comparison. It's probably not very thorough, but it's an initial impression video. I might do full reviews eventually if I can get myself to do it. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments because I probably forgot a lot of stuff. Let's just quickly talk about power. Source wise, all of these, they sound good on everything, but if you power them with something a little bit better, I don't know, with tonality or whatever, a little bit, if you pair it with a different amp that has a little bit of warmth to it, whatnot, they just sound better in my opinion. So that's just it. So I use the X-Duo XP-2 Pro. I have a video on that on this channel. 300 milliwatts at 32 ohms. Plenty of power. Sounds great. I think that is my favorite source with these personally. Yeah, the Z12. I would actually recommend these. There is the black and gold that are still they're coming out. They're not out yet. But the black and gold version of these, I might recommend them over Timeless only because of the price. Is this worth the amount more money? I don't know. I don't know what the new ones are going to come out as. We'll see what the price will come out as. Probably, if they're $20 apart, maybe get the Timeless. Maybe, but it's a preference thing. If you like treble, if you like your upper mids, get the Z12. If you want a little bit less of that, get the Timeless. That's kind of the conclusion there. And if you want a warmer sound, get this. And if you want no bass, get this. Well, it has some bass, it's not nowhere near enough. Yeah, or for me, personal preferences. they're okay.